We'll start in 1 minute, guys. I'm just waiting for others to join. Then we can start the reviews. I think you need my camera too. Okay. So can we look at my farm pattern between like 7 to 25 minutes or as much as we can, expanding upon our coaching session. Okay, Edgelord, I will look up into it, but don't forget to, for these group sessions, don't forget to stick to the plans, because me and BSJ, we are trying to refine the stuff that we are trying to offer you guys, and we really are trying to together to give the, how do I say that, same quality of the product. So for these group sessions, if you guys try to stick to the plans and to the rules, that would be perfect for us. If there was time, I will try to do other stuff too. So it's 7:30 for me. I will start the class. Then let's see how it works. Edge Lord as the first one. Let me download your replay first. I don't have the replay. That's great. But if I do this and restart my Dota 2. I would also share my screen for you guys. Where is the snail? Snail was always here. I hope I can download the replay now. So before we start, I can move you up till I find a way to download the replay. Okay, the replay is here. I'm going to move you to speak. Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good too. So you played the gyrocopter.
Yes.
You built Mjolnir.
My items were wrong. If I had to replay that game, I would have built Dragonlance disassembled into Ags, rebought it, and I would have gone Hurricane Pike in that game with the Crystallis Daedalus.
It's like you tried to think a lot
Yeah.
for your item build. Yeah, this happens to you again. If you try to think a lot on your item build, it will make it
I also
complicated.
forgot there was a Wind Ranger on my team, and I thought we might have Naga problems.
Ah, yeah.
Dire team back.
Okay, so 7 to 25, right?
Yeah.
Farm pattern. Let me check.
Or as much as we can in the 10 minutes.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what I meant. I wasn't trying to, like, take more time than.
Yeah, because also the rules are new. We tried to put them there for the last week.
Yeah, I don't really. I haven't seen where they're posted.
On the section that we are trying to give you guys somewhere to submit your replays, all those rules are there. Like 7 topics.
Gotcha.
Yep. So you tried a phase boot. You TP'd mid lane. I can also tell you one more way to farm these two camps. You can put one observer ward in here. Then you hit these guys to follow you here. Then you use the third spell. When you hit them, you hit these two. And you are farming three
Gotcha.
camps. Yeah, you are farming three camps at the same time.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack. Radiant's bottom
For now, your farm pattern is okay, but your item build is not helping you to farm. For the farm, you need to take care of your mana. Since that you're farming with it, you need to take care of your mana. And to take care of your mana, you need that Falcon Blade.
is under attack.
Falcon Blade, Casual Basilius.
I just felt like I was too far behind in this game for Falcon Blade.
You cannot leave the farming items. You cannot leave them. Like,
Gotcha.
yeah, if you're behind, you need those farming items, because those are the tools that helps you to come back to the game. You try to make a move. It didn't work out very well. It's too early to farm Asians. You need to get stronger.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
So let's see, where do you decide to farm?
Radiant's middle tower is under attack. Radiant's middle tower has fallen.
This double camp that you are farming is good. This double camp is also good. But just as I said, it's hard for you to farm the creeps freely with this item build. Let's put it this way. Your farming tool is your third spell, right? To have this being used efficiently, you need to have damage, you need to have mana, and you need to try to use it on two camps. So to have damage, it's better to go, if you want some early damage, it's better to go for some casual crystals. Because it's, the damage, the 32 damage plus, is working with this thing. And I don't think Maelstrom is working with this very well.
Yeah.
Yeah, optimizing your farm items, your farm tools, will help you a lot.
Radiant's top tower is under attack.
I think you're finding your farm very well. You see, when the game is on middle top, you try to farm bottom area, and when the game is on bottom area, you TP on top. You are finding your farm very well. Oh, that was a good move from Antimich.
Yeah, I that was a greedy death. I saw him there.
Oh,
I
you
should
did?
have just avoided it.
Yeah, maybe. You help your team. Hopefully you didn't die. You are still taking too many actions on the earliest stage of the game. You can ignore more events. Nah, I think you are farming well. I think you are farming well, but you need to be careful of something. On the lanes that you are going to push out, after that, don't show yourself on the same lane. Like, if you push out this wave, you need to run away after this. Because, as we talked before, whoever sees carries, he will jump him. You shove this wave, you go to your safe area till they show. After they showed again in this area, you can show on bot lane. If they showed on bot area, you go towards this area. So
Gotcha.
after you shove the wave, don't go for more. Because look at these guys' perspective. They are moving around. They have no plans. You see, just walks away, like random movements. But then they see you. Everyone try to come at you. You see, four heroes are aiming you. This is the mindset of public players. When they see a carry, they will just all in, cause they know that you are the strongest threat for them. You tip it up. Your scepter is almost here.
Radiant's middle tower is under attack.
Nice. Get these two camps. Very well. This, like, minute 24, you farmed like a pro. But you are rushing into stuff. Like, you push this wave, look at the timer, it will reset. So new creeps will respawn. Wait for them, farm them, and one of the enemies will push out the wave for you in your safe area. So you will farm it in your safe area. This movement should be fixed. After you shove the wave, don't try to show yourself on the same lane again.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I think you're farming well. You just need to buy some casual items. Your farm pattern is okay. The only thing that you need to try to pay attention more is with the same thing. When you push one wave, don't show again till enemies shows themselves. If they show, you can go for more. If they don't, just wait for them to show.
Bottom tower has
That's all.
bottom tower is under attack. Dire's bottom
Was it helpful for you?
tower is under attack.
Yeah.
Okay then. I'm gonna move you out. Snail, I see that you're here, and I see that your question goes to a team match. So, can I do you last? Because we do not have too many submissions here. Okay, I will do you last. What do you mean, boot me, please? How do I did boot you. So, who's our next guy? Need to disable this. Your name is so harsh that I cannot read, but you are here. That's nice that you are here, Mr. Savage. Yo, I will move you up after I download the replay. "31 minutes. We win a fight. I tell my team to back so I can fix bottom lane and meet at Roche. They insist on pushing high ground. Team stays and dies, so we get neither. I see Roche as an objective. We can lose if we pass. Maybe successful hush. Okay, am I wrong? Let me move you up. Hello.
Good morning, or I guess evening.
Yeah, it's evening for me. How are you?
I'm doing all right. Yourself?
Very nice, very nice. I'm good too.
Dire team finished.
So, you are, I think, a legend player with your MMR.
Yes.
So, position 1, Juggernaut, minute 31. Let's go to minute 31. You Juggernauting them. Very nice. That was very patient. It was so okay that you didn't use your ult. It's like you are a Juggernaut expert. You're talking about this TP, right?
That's correct. Yeah.
Yeah.
And so their lich is coming back up soon. And it just seems like an easy back and Roche.
So
We've used some of our ults.
yeah, I
Timber's at like
understand.
10. Yeah.
I understand. Okay, now look at the situation again. Two of them are dead, and
Yep.
creeps are already here.
Yes.
You almost has resources. Your resources are okay,
Yeah.
and you just try to put your healing ward. What do you get if you TP bottom? what do you get if you hit this tower?
So I guess the risk reward the problem I run into a lot is if it's not like just a massive advantage pushing into high ground is that people overstay, and then so we take the T3 and we take the T3 and half a racks. Lich comes back up. Luna's still alive. She's quite strong. They come back out and then wipe us. And now we've lost the Roach, and now we're defending high ground when we could have simply taken the Roche and then probably taken two racks. Two lanes of racks instead of risking it otherwise. I just see it happen over and over and over again. So here, I agree that the tilt is a little more in the middle. If we go bottom, it's nothing. It's a defensive move. We get some farm. We can open up a new lane. If we stay, yes, we perhaps take some buildings, but then we also risk losing a fight or backing off to Roche and having them contest our Roche.
Yeah, got your point. Okay, so do you think that your teammates are aware of this information that you just told me?
I told all of the details of that. It's 50-50. Sometimes people are like, oh yes, Roche, but a lot of times people are like, no, of course we high ground. And in my rank, it's usually people just, the idea of even taking Roche a lot of times is crazy. They're like, we're strong, what are you talking about? We'll just end here, and it never happens.
Okay.
So I told them I'm getting back, meet me at Roche, and I pinged a bunch, and there's not a whole lot else I can do.
Okay, so I will give you like two perspectives or two answers. One of them is for your communication, one of them is your mindset. I think going high ground is not always to take their access or the towers or get their access and do everything at once. You can just go high ground, see if they have glyph or not. If they have a glyph, you can force the glyph. Glyph cooldown is 5 minutes,
Sure.
6 minutes is too much. Then you can
Yes.
back off. Or you can
Yeah.
just, if they have no glyph, you take the tower, then you go back when the Lich responds. Yeah. So you can do this, and for the communication with your teammates, you need to understand that you need to adjust with them. If you just tell them go back in this situation when they see everything that is according to hitting this tower, and you tell them back, they will not understand why. But if you hit this tower for like more 15 minutes, 15 seconds or 20 seconds, then you ping Lich that he's alive, guys, let's go back. They will go back. So I think going bot lane as a gameplay, it's too early. You can still pressure this tower because you can see you are all here. If you were not here, if you were like here, I would say no to that high ground. But also your creeps are here. Like everything is in here, and you just try to plant your healing ward. So you can hit this tower for 26 seconds. And after that, you can decide, like in 26 seconds, if you got the tower, that would be nice. If you made it to half, that would be nice. If you even got the racks, that would be even more nice. But you have 26 seconds. After that, you can go for rush, you can go for bot area, or do whatever you want. That's about the gameplay and about the communication. And because you are playing a pop match, not all these players can understand English. Not all these players playing with the headset. Not all these players are on your mind. So it's better to adjust with them instead of doing the right thing that is in your head. You understand what I'm saying? If you try, yeah, go ahead.
No, I say I know I do understand, and I guess it's just that it's not consistent that they will get back. If I commit to if I stay, in my experience, people then I will often make plans with people. Yes, like when they glyph back, or when Lich is back up back, and people more often than not do not. In this Timber, for instance, like just I can guarantee that he would just dive. He would just dive, and then the storm would dive, and then now we're handing Luna or Roche, and that happens just all the time.
Yeah. Okay. Listen. You are too scared from the things that happened before, and it is called experience. It is not something bad. But BSJ once tried to explain it very well. He said, try not to put black and white into your games. Like last games, maybe your teammates didn't go back. This game, they might go back if you give them good reasons. Like in here,
Sure.
if it's me, if this storm is me and you TP bottom, I will yell at you because we have time. But let's say that leeches respawn and there is like 5 seconds for Pagna or 10 seconds for Pagna, and you say, guys, let's go back, let's secure Roche area. They will go back. When you are hitting the building, try to tell them that we will just hit the building, do not dive. Try to say those stuff. If they try to dive, they'll die, then you will just go back. I understand that is hard to communicate in pub matches. I understand that.
Yes.
But
I guess
leaving them on this dangerous area without you is the worst, you know?
so is I guess the in this particular match, I agree with you in general, and I understand what you're saying. My fear was in this particular circumstance, they have a Rubik and they have a Kunko who are still up, who can reposition people. So it's not just as simple as getting back. When we get back, now somebody gets axed, so then we have to go help them, and then now all of a sudden the Pugna's coming back up. It's like one thing kind of leads to another, and we're
Yeah.
just fighting high ground when we didn't want to be fighting high ground. That was my concern. And so with this particular, like, I understand with other, if they didn't have the catch and whatnot, then it would be lower risk. But that was my concern with this particular hero mix.
Yeah, I understand your point. Like this will happen to you till you learn every situation. Like this is not something that can be solved in 10 minutes meeting with me.
Sure.
But it will happen to you again. But I'm telling you a mindset that you need to work on. Try
Okay.
to adjust with your teammate. Even if they dove, you do not dive. You do not go with them. Let them go and die. You go back. You save yourself. You always play for yourself. That's the main goal
Okay.
for pop match. But try not to avoid them. Try not to ignore them. You have 26 seconds.
I hear you.
Okay. All good?
Yep. Thank you very much.
Okay. I'm gonna boot you.
Yes, sir.
Oh, you boot yourself. You didn't give me the chance to boot you. So, next question goes to Snail. Let me see what you did, Snail. Did you come back, Snail? Okay. So, I will move you.
Hey,
Hello.
good morning.
Yeah, good evening. It's for me. But for you, good morning. Yeah.
Morning pizzas for me.
Yeah. Nice.
Okay, so this is a team replay. We played some team games over the weekend. We kind of stomped them all, so we didn't have really any great examples. I think what I'm looking to get from this
I'm sorry,
is
your microphone is
during
not clear. Your microphone is not clear.
Oh, is it? One second, let me disconnect. Any better now?
Better. Yeah.
Yeah, so what I'm looking to get is
Not
some
better.
ideas around things we can work.
It's the same again, sorry.
Okay, last time trying on this one.
Speak.
Still.
You're
Okay, one sec.
Okay, okay. I see more people are showing up to the class, but there is no questions. Why? You didn't have enough time to play games? Or you just found your answers yourselves?
Hello?
Okay, that's nice.
Okay. Okay, so we kind of stomped a bunch of these games. I think what I'm looking to get from this is things that we should try to work on as a team during our mid game. I think we're kind of clear on like how we should be playing lanes, but I want to focus on stuff that we can work on during our mid game, like stuff we can try. We have some more games lined up this weekend, so like specific ideas around things that we should be trying to do during our mid game. I think like how we played last weekend's games was we kind of just played them as like pubs, but like as if we could talk to each other. And I'm curious if there's anything we should be doing differently now that we have like an actual team to play.
Your team is being coached by Brian, right?
No, not
No,
yet.
not yet. Okay. Okay, I was scared to make it complicated for you with two coaches. Yeah.
No, we don't have any coach right now.
Okay, so I can give you one perspective, then I will watch the game.
Okay.
Like 5 players need to know their timings. Like you mentioned that we started to play like a public match. They know that we are a
Yep.
team. What should we do? If you are playing as a team, you need to spend more time to talk about your timings to others. Like in pub matches, the one of the reasons that some people can rank up is because they are spamming the meta heroes. And with the spamming meta heroes, everyone knows the timings of those heroes because they are meta heroes. Everyone knows them.
Mhm.
So with the team match, because sometimes we are trying to do some stuff with new heroes, or we do not like to play with meta heroes, or they are banned or anything, you need to talk about your timings on a team match. Like if I'm the case, in this situation, you told me to come for this fight, but if I could farm like 2 more minutes for my desolator, I could make a
Mhm.
big difference. If you guys understand each other's timings, you will perform better, especially on mid game.
Is that something we would talk about like during the draft? Like once we see the heroes we're playing, like we would talk about it before the game starts?
uh, it depends. Like before the game, if you know what kind of heroes are you going to pick, yeah, that would be
Yeah.
nice. But I
Okay.
assume that's not done. That's not an option. So you guys need to do it after the games. Like in the games, try to talk about your timings and try
Mhm.
to lock in for your timings. And I can give you in advance that if everyone is going to wait for their timings, you will not fight at all. Everyone was just hit creeps. So there is some like run timings or rush timings or tormentor timings that
Yeah.
forces you to fight, even though if you have like only 100 gold, you are only 100 gold away from your BKB, you need to fight for that run.
Mhm.
And
Got it.
yeah, after the match, you can talk about your timings. Then you get familiar with each other, perspectives and timings of the heroes. So you will get better and better. That's one of the reasons that those teams who are trying to stick together, like in more time, they will get
Mhm.
better and better and better, and they will do some new stuff. But
Okay.
if you leave each other after like a week, after 2 weeks, after 3 weeks, and if you try to form a new team, you will not go very high.
Okay, that's good to know. Yeah, so unfortunately, we have a couple hero spammers on our team, so
Mm-hmm.
we see a lot of the same heroes in our matches. So would it be worth like before the game saying like we want to try to execute this play when we get to this timing? Like, can we have like set plays like that? Is that something you recommend?
That can be, but Dota 2 is not a game that you can make decisions before it starts.
Fair,
But
fair.
you can't. Let me put it this way. When I say that you need to talk about your timings, it's like
Mhm.
if you know that this guy can buy his scepter and desolator by the timer of tormentor, and if he does this,
Yeah.
he will be so strong. You will not force him to do some other stuff. And as for
Okay.
heroes, you will just secure the area that has the most gold for him, so he will be ready on tormentor fight with scepter and desolator.
Got it.
Yeah, these are the things
Okay.
that you guys need to work on your solo first. Like this guy needs to know if he wants to be ready for
Yeah.
Tormentor with Desolator and Scepter, he needs to know where he should farm. Then he shares this stuff with you and you try to um, like uh, make it happen for him.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, that's super useful. Thanks.
Okay, so tell me where to watch. tell me a timing. Like if mid game for you is minute 15 to 25, 25 to 35.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah. So I think like lanes go kind of even-ish. Maybe we come out a little ahead. We're doing our creep cutting stuff bot, but they have a Bane, so it's a complete disaster.
Yeah.
And then I think once the mid game starts, like I think once the mid game starts, we're like talking about we're like we want to like play in this part of the map or do this, but like I don't think we have like super clear direction on like like yeah, I guess I'm curious, like, what would you be thinking as the mid game starts? Like, what should our goals be as we're going into the mid game? Like, do you see a timing for our lineup that we should be like playing towards, or is it a specific objective, like things like that?
That's something that you should know about your draft. Like, how do you end this game? By 5-manning and going
Yeah.
towards the buildings, or by killing them in different sides of the map? This is something that you
Okay.
need to understand from your draft. If you are
Okay.
going for 5-man moves, you need our items, you need to play by the timer, go for Tormentor, Roche, Power Runes, towers, 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 towers. But if you are
Hmm.
going to make separate pickups on different sides of the map, you need to understand that how you are going to do it, what wars do you need, and what are your setup. Like if you go with Earth Spirit Slaughter, probably you will lack damage. But if you go with Necro, you will have the damage. So it
Okay.
depends on the plans that you have. If you think too much about it, it will be complicated. But I give you some simple solution for this. Try to fight if you are deciding to fight. Try to fight when everyone is ready.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I think having those like key, like how we want to win the mid game is like something that maybe we didn't think about. I think we were thinking about like timings, like we should be playing with Necro Scythe. How we
Mm-hmm.
wanted to play was like kind of like shrink the map for them, and then like whenever they stepped out, get pickoffs with Slardar or Shaker or Spirit. And I think we kind of do that, but yeah, I guess that's not like our main. Or for me, when I'm thinking of the mid game, that's not like my main goal. So you're saying essentially like it should be you have this idea of how you want to win the mid game, and like all the actions you take should be like laddering up to that.
Yeah, like you need to decide that guys, we need more farm. Okay, so we secure more areas and we get more
Mhm.
farm. Or you decide that guys, we need to make more kills because if we farm and they farm, they will be more happy. They have some heroes that are stronger on the late
Okay.
game. So we try to create the chaos. We try to make pickups. We try to force the spells, force BKBs, even use our buybacks to have some advantage on those team fights. You need to decide what you are going to do, and if it's hard for you guys to understand it, just go on your autopilot mode, then you will watch the replays and you will learn. Like, look at this fight. This fight is too forced for you. First of all, I don't know
Hmm.
the reason that you are taking this fight. Already this guy has no mana, already this guy has no mana, and you are off the range, and you are chasing without vision.
Yeah.
You see, like this poor Slardar doesn't have mana to clap. And you are choosing different targets. Like Kez goes for Invoker, you guys are going
Yeah.
for TA. And look at these two guys. They don't know which direction they need to choose. You see,
Yeah.
they go left, right,
So
left, right.
yeah. So I guess like this doesn't really fit into like yeah what we're even trying to do on the map, right? Like why are we taking this fight is the question
Yeah.
you would ask.
Yeah. If you are taking this fight cause it's Tormentor time, you are not chasing. You will
Yeah.
secure this area, push the wave, hit the
Right.
tower, regen the mana of your Slaughter and Case, then get the Tormentor, and then after that you will see what you wanna do. You need to
Okay.
find
Cool.
the reason.
Actually, yeah, I really like that because this is very much this feels like pub autopilot mode to me. So like I really like the idea of having ideas of what we want to do in the mid game, and then like making our actions reflect that. So I think
Mhm.
that's something that we can take away. As a team, we can decide like, okay, here's like our game state, like how should we be acting in this mid game, and then like that's what tells us like what wards we should set up, like when we should be grouping up and stuff like that, right?
Yeah, that's true. That's true. That's
Okay,
true.
cool.
And I can also give you one more thing. If you are trying
Yeah.
to find pickups, always try to do them on the runes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, because runes will make so much difference. And if the enemy is smart, they will come for their own, and if they are not that
Mhm.
smart, they will come alone. So you will pick them off. And if they are stupid and leave their own for you, imagine that you have a double damage and you will just run them
Right.
down in anywhere.
Okay.
Dyer's bottom
Cool.
tower is
So let's
under
see
attack.
what you do with this shield drone. You see, you don't know, like, you don't know what you're looking for. You're
Yeah.
looking for kills, you don't find anyone. Then you go for Tormentor, that's a good decision.
I see what you're saying though. This is like we're kind of just like reacting to like things as they happen. We don't have like a clear plan of
Yeah,
what we want to do.
you're too forced to fight. You're forcing yourself to fight. Like this Sang King have his dream game. He got his dream game.
Yeah.
Every fight he uses epicenter. Oh, where is he? We don't know where is he. And every time he's impaling 2 heroes at least.
Mhm.
You see, you are giving him
Can I
your
ask-
dream game.
Can I ask, like, so looking at like the state of the game, I guess like prior to this, what would your like action be? Like, what would you be thinking? Like, here's how we win this mid game.
I think you are winning this mid game. But the way that you are taking these team fights is not the proper way.
Okay.
Like every time, everyone is just trying too hard to land their spells. Skitter once said
Got it.
that you do not accept a 50-50 fight. Even a 50-50 fight.
Mhm.
He said you do not accept that. You always accept those fights that goes on your favor with like in your favor, like when you are more comfortable, like 70 to
Mhm.
30 or 80 to 20. So if that's the case, you do not roll this way to find the enemies. You see, if
Right.
this Slardar wants to use the blink, he needs to use Unclap at the same time. That's the fight that he likes to take.
Mhm.
You see, if you use this roll should be landed
Yeah.
while you are catching this guy with your vessel. You shoot the guy to your teammates, then you go back, the other tanky guys go in.
Yeah. Okay.
You're forcing
Okay.
yourself.
So like, yeah, we're maybe trying too hard to take these fights, and I think that also comes down to like us not knowing what our goal is, because like if we're okay with just like farming and taking Tormentor and stuff, then like we don't feel the pressure to take these. But I think because we don't have that like clear goal, like we don't know how we win the mid game, so we want to take fights because we know we'll win fights, I guess. Yeah, so like having that actual like win condition, I think is like something we can take away from this for sure.
Yeah. Like if you want to force them to fight with you, hit this tower. They will come. Hit
Right.
this tower. They will come. Pick their own. Go for rush. They will come. They have to come. If they don't, they will lose towers, rush, everything. They have to come.
Yeah, actually, that's a really good question. So in like mid game situations like this, when you're or even early, I guess, when you want to take fights where like they're advantageous, is it like would you just want to force them to respond to you like at a tower rather than smoking at them?
If you are really stronger, yeah. Like if the tower takes the 2 minutes from you, no. But you have a case with
Okay.
Dezo, it just rips the towers. So they need to react.
Okay, cool.
And they need to be fast.
Okay.
But if you are going to put like, how do I say, 2 minutes to take one tower, that's not nice.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, cool.
Is there anything else?
No, I think that's it. You've given us some good ideas of stuff to work on. Thank you.
Okay. I'm gonna boot you.
Thanks.
That was so nice that I say I'm gonna boot you and you say thanks. That's something new. Okay, guys, since that we have more 20 minutes, I can answer your questions. Or I can show you a mechanic on mid lane when you are countering enemies. Your choice. Okay, so if you have questions, we go with the questions. Void and Sina, please take time to read about the new rules. The replay submission should be submitted 30 minutes before the class starts. So we are trying to stay by the rules and do what's the best. So if you guys are going to submit your replays, make sure it's at least 30 minutes before the class starts. What about when doing rush requires one or more of them dead as well as high ground? I appreciate this topic a ton. Hmm. Actually, the questions that you're asking me is complicated to answer for all the situations. Because there's sometimes that you can go for rush, force them to come, then you fight them. There's sometimes that you need to kill them, then you go rush. There's sometimes that if you go rush to force them come, they will come and kill all of you. You know, that questions cannot be answered simply. General question. How long am I suppose 5 supposed to be guarding my safe laner? There's situations where we win our lane and then I'm wanting to go fight with my other lanes because I'm strong, but then my safe laner is under threat by the off laner who will eventually hit 6. Example being my safe is Abba who doesn't have radiance and we are against Slar. Dar, I think. But I'm level 5, 6 on a snap and want to do something with my spell shots. So, Brandon, about your question, I think leaving your safe lane, it's situational about when you want to leave your safe lane, but you need to understand that you need to put your supports next to a strongest guy. Like if your mid laner is the strongest guy, you put your supports to your strongest guy so you can take attention from the enemies. Like if you, as an Snapfire, level 6, let's say, are going to fight alongside of your mid laner who's also strong with the enemies, you will take attention from the enemies and your safe laner will be free. They have to react to you because you are just tearing them apart. They have to react to you. So your safe laner will be free. Try not to guard your safe laner with guarding them. Guard them with taking the attention away from them. Like if you stay with your carry too much, you will steal his XP and he will not be happy. But go with your mid laner or off laner or the other support. Try to make rotations on the other sides of the map according to the siege creep timings, the power on timings, and all those stuff. So your carry will be free. If I'm farming role queue tokens, should I have things I'm working on for non-main roles when I play them? Yeah, I think you need to play normal heroes of the meta. Do not think of your item build and skill build, and just try to play as normal as possible. Like, if you are going to play offlane and you have no idea about offlane, I'm pretty sure you see some people play Axe. Pick the Axe, buy your Blade Mail and Blink, hit the creeps, taunt the enemies. Uh, the chances for you to win is higher than picking some uh, hard hero to play, which you don't know how it should be played, or what are the items, what are the farm patterns. I guess if you are going to farm your role queue tokens and you are going to play some roles that you don't know how you need to play them, you just go with the simplest way possible. Pick some normal hero and get the simple item build and the skill build. But a concept, don't bring 5 enemy heroes to my lane, I'm trying to farm as a carry and then farming it when they leave, lol. Yeah, that's true. That's something that we need to give our carries. We do not need to bring the fights to our carry lanes. We need to take those fights away from our carries. Like, instead of bringing the fights to your safe lane, bring the fights to enemy safe lane. Because you are going to fight alongside of your offlaner, which is strong, and against the safe lane carry who likes to farm. So even if they try to pressure your carry, Try to leave your carry and pressure the enemy carry. This rule mostly answers very well. Actually, I can put your chat in here. So holy shit, my Discord is too big. Okay, I think this one is better. And we go like this. I feel so grieved as a carry when my mid and 4 position are living in my lane for minutes on end. Yeah, that's true. That's true. But that's something that your teammates maybe they do not know. So if they leave, you'll be happy. But you need to also be careful. If they leave and you die, you cannot ask them to come. Unless the enemy safe lane tower is gone, then you can go there. Enemy safe lane tower is gone. Like, there is too many complicated situations if you are going to open this topic. But for most of the games, the simplest way is that don't don't draw attention to your safe lanes and try to do the opposite. Try to draw attention to enemy safe lanes. Because offlaners are stronger than carries. Like even if there is an Orsa who's level 6 and there is a Mars who is level 6, fighting with Mars is better than fighting with your Orsa. Mars does a lot, Sangin does a lot, Primal Beast does a lot. Offlaners do more than safe laners on the earliest stage of the game. So it's better to fight alongside of your strongest hero. Any other questions, guys? Mm-hmm. That's a fair question. Dawnbreaker against Silencer. Like, it applies on all the counter matchups. As long as you have no counter on the game, you can do your stuff. But when there is a counter guy on the game, you need to change some methods of the way that you are playing. So like instead of farming backwards and joining with your ult, you can join the fights with your foots. So you don't care about your ultimate. You come with your first spell, second spell, they get forced to use their global. Then you can maybe dispel that global with the Lotus or BKB, then you use the ult. You cannot join fights with the ultimate. If there is no counter, such as Nyx or Silencer, or even Disruptor, you can always come with the ult. But when you are playing against hard counters, you need to change the gameplay. You cannot go autopilot. As a carry, when you are losing the lane and the enemy has map control, what should our farming pattern be? It depends how hard you lost your lane. You need to start with the like smallest camps on the map, which you can see. Small camps are showed with this icon, then medium camps, then large camps. Like Asians are not an option, I think. Then you need to understand that if you lose the lane and the enemy's got the map control, you have to farm less. Because if you want to farm more or farm like a normal game, you will die and your teammates will die. So instead of having the 600 GPM, you need to understand that I cannot go higher than uh, 350 or maybe 400, and then farm try to find the farm pattern. Like if this is your area and if you go more for more GPM you will die. You farm this too, you farm this too, then you stay AFK. You try to check the others, you try to hide between the trees, you try to avoid engagements. But if you try to farm greedy, you all will die. Seems a lot of Dota is knowing what you can't do. That's correct, actually. One more question, guys. Then I leave. I won a lot of games recognizing I'm melee versus range and just can't do anything. And I don't fit, then come back and win later. Yeah, that's a good perspective. Irfan, do you do any warm-ups before you're playing? If you are in a try-hard mode. Yeah. I watch replays, I try to warm up my brain about the things that can be done in the game. Like analyzing my previous match or just analyzing a team match on all the players. Like if there's a support, how is it moving, and just try to warm up my brain according to the timer of the game and the things that I can do. After that, I'm going to play overthrow or a turbo match to warm up my hands. Then I will try to find a match. I will try to play 3 games, not back to back. Between each game, you need to rest at least 5 minutes. Then you will go for the next 3 matches. Then you can rest for 2 hours, 3 hours. You will try to start with watching replays and warming up again. Then another 3 matches. That's the try hard mode that I try to give my students, and I'm doing it for myself if I get the time to play. Can I try to copy Natsumi with Winranger Shackle strategy in solo queue, or do you think that's more of a team strat? I think that's more of a team strat. I encourage you to do it to see how it works, but you need to understand that's an experiment. You are not there to win the games. If you are looking for ways to win the games, stick with the plans that you already know that they will work. But never try to avoid new experiences. Always try to learn more and test more things. Just don't get upset when you lose and try to learn from that lose. No, I see maybe unranked matches are like not fun for some people. They want to do the stuff on their ranked matches. So I'm done fighting with the people to play unranked or overthrow or even turbo matches. And also I think Winranger with the shackle strategy is something that is hard to execute. I think the best strategy to rank up and win games is to stick with the things that are easy to execute. Like Abaddon carry, Orsa carry, DK carry, like Medusa carry. These kind of carries, mostly they can secure the range creeps for themselves. Their spells are always target selected, not ground targeted. So they are simpler to play and they are harder to kill. You know, if your execution is easier, probably you're gonna win easier. But with Windranger, you need to find farm first. You need to find the perfect angle to do the shackle. What players, teams do you recommend to watch in current tournaments? It depends on the role. If you want to learn Dota, you need to watch Boxy, position 4 of Team Liquid. If you want to learn everything about Dota, you watch Boxy for 6 months. Then you will learn everything. Position 4s are good if you see Boxy and Safe. I think they are good to see. Carries goes for Pure and Watson. Mid laners are Malrine. I think only Malrine. Offlaners, Amar is good, and also Ace. Also Boom. Boom plays normal game. Position 4s, I said. Position 5, Whiteman. Position 5, Whiteman is like... Whiteman is like a monster. Boxer taught me to never assemble my triangles. Yeah, that's true. I do that on my pops too. Kog'Maw not good to learn from mid. Kog'Maw is good to learn from mid. I think the question was asked in current tournament, not the pop players. I feel like it's game for carry players, like watching what farm he takes is good. I didn't see too many games from him, honestly. Also, Sina, if you want to submit your replays, there is a live class questions in here. You can see my screen, right? So the topics, when they are new, they will come in this tab. You open them. There is some rules in here. You try to read them. And there is the example about how you write down your stuff on the replay submission. Then, like Snail does, you can do this on here. So for the next event, which is for BSJ, I guess, you can do it. Okay, guys, as always, I enjoyed the class and hope to see you next week. See ya. خب ببینیم که چت تویچ در چه حاله. کلم گیر کرده. آخه گردنمو کمرمو پدرمو اوه صدای خودمو شنیدم. کرینج صدای خودمو شنیدم. مستر دونت بی تایرد. خارجی خسته نباشید ندارن. شریف من یه لبخند بزن. حالا چرا گرفتی خودتو؟ میگیرم خودمو. آخرامه. ببین حتی آخرامه که فارسی حرف زدنمو بشنوید. یه جوری خودمو بگیرم. برید با ویدیوهای قدیمی توی یوتیوبم بشینید گریه کنید. خب بچه چطورید؟ اگه سوال چیزی دارید بپرسید، اگه نه که دیگه واقعا خستم. امروز خیلی کار کردم. آره دیگه رفتم ستینگ دیفالتم دیگه، برگشتم فارسی. ارفان قضیه امروز چی بود؟ اینا کی بودن؟ ببین من گفتم با همکاری که دارم با BSJ میکنم فقط مطلبش کانتنت نیست. یک تیم آموزشی کامیونیتی محور داره درست میشه برای تمامی پلیرهای کژوال دوتا که حالا شاید یه روزی بخوان پروشن، به اسم دوجو. و این کلاس دیدی با لهجه گفتم کلاس. ببین میرم تو اون کالبد دیگه، تو اون کالبد میمونم. آخ. این کلاس ها هفته یه بار من ریپلی ریویو دارم، هفته یه بار BSJ ریپلی ریویو داره. واسه این تیم دوجو شما باید سابسکریپشن تهیه کنی که 30 روز اولش فریه، 30 روز دومش که ماهی $25 که میگم یه ریپلی ریویو با من دارید، یه ریپلی ریویو با BSJ دارید، یه دونه کلاس مایندست با BSJ دارید، یه سری استاف فری هم خواهید گرفت در چنل اون دیسکوردشون شبیه چی بگم، انگار رفتی شهر بازی، انقدر آپشن و تولز داره. تولز تو اون کالبدمم، تو کالبد چوسی هم. بذار من چت یوتیوبم هم بیارم ببینم اونورم شاید بنده خدایی در حال حرف زدن باشه. ایول مرسی، قربت بشم خرسی. با من بیارم اوه صدای خودم شنیدم. کرینج. سوال راجع به گیم بپرسید. با بنازم یوتیوب هم آدم است، کوچه اجنبی باشه پسر. اوه یه نفر داره انگلیسی یادم میده تو یوتیوب. اوه کرینج. یه نفر داره انگلیسی یادم میده تو یوتیوب. اوه. کدوماتون بودید استریم با BSJ؟ امروز با BSJ استریم کردیم تورنمنت دریم لیگ رو. کدوماتون دیدید؟ راست بالای 9K نیومدی؟ بله بالای 9K نیومدم، تیم گیم نتی ندارم. آخ. خوب بود برم وادو ببینم، خیلی خفن بود، من به خودم خیلی چسبید. چرا فقط یه گیم؟ کار واسه فعلا گرم کردنه، میخواستم ببینیم که چطوری انجام میشه. فعلا داریم گرم میکنیم. من خیلی برود دوست دارم ولی تو پاپ نمیدونم چجوری باهاش پلی بدم. اگه لین رو زدم یا لین رو خوردم چی کار کنم؟ داشت این سوالت خیلی جنراله، سوالت 20 جواب داره. این سوال تو الان این حرفا میزنم 4 نفر میگن تو هم که همش میخوای به ملت بگی بیا کوچ بگیر، ولی این سوال تو ریپلی ریویو تو کلاس کوچ حل میشه. این سوال من چجوری بگم؟ 20 درصد لین رو زدی، یه موو داری به سمت مید لین، بیا اد اومد، همین هم نمیتونی بشنوی. وای میستم بذاره اب نر. گیم همون فاین مچ نمیشه، راه حلی ندارید؟ قبلش یه بار واچ بزنی فاین مچ میشه. ای خستم. تو قرآن یکی از ویورای یوتیوب داره از زبان انگلیسی من ایراد میگیره. و اذیت هم نکنید دیگه، خیلی همینم ندارن بخورن. ارفان داد آقا نیم نیکس رو چجوری کانتر کنیم؟ چت یوتیوب بند نداره؟ بند که اسلش تایموت اسلش کیل، نه اسلش بکنمش نداره. چت یوتیوب نمیتونم کاریت کنم. put user in timeout. میتونم تایموتت کنم. دهنم سرویس شد دیروز با نیکس. دنیل اورتگا عدد تموم شد. توضیح بدم یا هنوز عدی؟ این پولای عد به کجا میره؟ شما عد میبینید پولشو به کی میده؟ به من که نمیده. ببین برود مادر، میگم این سوالی که از من داری، یعنی تو خب برود مادر بلد نیستی. تو باید بشینی برود مادر یاد بگیری. برود مادر آفلین میری، تاور رو بگیری، میتونی بری سمت میدلین، سیف لین بری، توی ایریای پتن فارم خودت فارم میکنی، تاور میگیری، میندازی ترایانگل انمی، میدلین بری، از میدلین میتونی بندازی بری سمت آفلینت. یا باید ریپلی ببینی یا باید 10 دست بازی کنی، بعدش بیای مثلا یه کلاس کوچ بگیری، تو کوچ ببینم چیاشو میدونی چیاشو نمیدونی، اونایی که نمیدونی تو بهت بگم، اونایی که میدونی رو واسط بهبود ببخشم، بری دوباره 10 دست بازی کنی، دوباره بیای با هم دیگه ببینیم. سوالت خیلی سوال کلی، انگار داری ازم میپرسی اصلا چجوری برود مادر بازی کنم. خیلی سخته بخوام اینطوری بهت توضیح بدم. عرفان من کارم شیرینه. من کارم شیرین. عرفان من کارم شیرین. به من گفتی شیرین یعنی؟ دریم لیگ در چه حاله؟ لیکوید تیم اسپریت بازی دارن. لیکوید برده. یکی یکن رفت گیم 3. گیم 3 شو بمونم ببینیم. عرفان تی ای برای رنکاف خوبه. تی ای اکسپرت باشی آره. تی ای خوب بازی کنی، از این تی ای ها که وسط فایت ترپ میکارن، میلد میزنن به ترپ، به 2-3 نفر میخوره، از این تی ای ها بازی کنی آره. یعنی تی ای بازی کنی هی بخری دزول ام کی بی پایک، یونیت بزن یونیت بزن یونیت بزن، بیای تو فایت این ان بمیری خیر. ولی امید داره واقعا کچل میشه. تو سپوختی منو با این کچل شدن عامه. شما تو چت مثل این که من خسته ترید. دریم لیگ ببینیم یا بریم؟ البته خستم آجی. بریم چون پلن واسه استریم نداشتم که، فقط میخواستم شما ببینید این کلاس‌های گروهی چه شکلیه، که دنبال یک راه حلیم که شماها رو هم بتونم یه کاری کنم بیاید. اگر بتونم یه کاری کنم شما هم بیاید، به مشکل فعلا پرداختی خوردم. اگر بتونم یه کاری کنم شما هم بیاید، در تخته ایران رو ببندم برم دیگه. ببینیم حرف نزن 10 یه بار نکته بگو. اوه نه سرس. اینو میبینید من اینو بیارم اینجا؟ نه نمیبینید. بچه میرم، بازم میام، عیبی نداره. مراقب خودتون باشید. واقعا هستم، چون هم استریم رفتم با بی اس جی، هم بعدش یه جلسه داشتیم تا قبل این کلاسه که الان استریم کردیم و الان این کلاسه. و بچه چیز آموزشی واسه من با زبان انگلیسی خیلی دیگه سنگینه. 12 ساعت که نیست، از ساعت 1 تا 9، 8 ساعت. 8 ساعت دیگه واسم سخت. 8 ساعت واسم خیلی سخته. تا 8 ساعت آموزش کلا واسم سخته. دیگه 8 ساعت زبان انگلیسی هم حرف بزنم، بعد بچه ها همشون امریکایی هن اکثریت، یه جوری جمله بندی خوب میکنن آدم خب باید برسونه خودشو دیگه. واسه همین دیگه خستم و سختمه. هرچند زبان انگلیسیم به شدت قویه، مربی بین المللی می باشم، خودتون میدونید دیگه چه کارایی کردم. هر سری دیگه این کیرگوزی رو نکنم. مراقب خودتون باشید بچه. دوستتون دارم. دمتون گرم که هستید همیشه. خودتون رو بپایید تا ببینیم که کیفیت کارا رو چجوری میشه از اینی که هست ببریم بالاتر. دمتون گرم. فعلا 5 شنبه دیگه دوباره میبینمتون. بای بای.